Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Jurassic World Evolution one day before patch 1.7. We're going to be back tomorrow having a look at the new slow motion camera, all that jazz, but today we're going to work on our Gyrosphere Park. Now before we get started, thank you guys so much for the name suggestions. You can leave those down below in the Qutee, and if we have a little look on our screen, we did in fact name all 15 Troodons. So for the Parasol officers we have Smoothie, and we have, I believe, Spartan Maple Syrup, yes. And here we have the Troodons. We have Trudy, we have Biggie Smalls, we have Arson, as in Arsene Wenger, I guess. I don't know why. Still Not Becky, I hate you all. Should have been a Compy, Hans, Troodon, Little Kev, Little Trot, I don't know why that was a thing, Little Capitan, yeah, I don't know why this was a thing. Viper, Tie-Dye, Tallulah, Britney Spears, and Toupee. 15 different Troodons. Oh, there should be another one in there called Troodon or something. Where's he gone? It's in there somewhere. I like the Britney Spears one best. I'm going to pick my favourite each time, but the Britney Spears one because they're toxic. Like Britney Spears. Because of the song. I swear there's one I'm missing. Anyways, today, we are going to work on our... Why is my mouse so slow? We're going to work on our whole wet bit, basically, so we're going to get started on that. But first things first, last video we started prepping our Deinonychuses for today, so let's start pumping those out. We have 2 jungle and 2 rainforest.
Understood. Adding task.
Oh, and 2 something else. What are these ones? They've been living here for ages. And 2 vivids. 2 jungle, 2 rainforest, 2 vivid, and that's 6. So we want 2 more maybe. Go for 8. We need less Deinonychus because they're quite large compared to the Troodons and more colourful. Rainforest, jungle, vivid, Taiga. Yeah, Taiga's pretty cool. Let's go Taiga. And then shoot them all in the face, which is fun. Well, not for them, but it's fun for us. Well, it's fun for Bob anyway. Wait, did Bob get fired? I can't remember if it was Bob who got fired. Anyways, so they're going to go over here on the left-hand side. So let's get that exhibit sorted. We're just going to put in a couple of meat feeders. Let's hide those at the back. It doesn't really have to be anything special, this exhibit. And we're going to actually tell you what. We're going to put some herbivores in here as well. I don't really know what at this point, but we're going to put something in there. So we'll go ahead and give the herbivore feeder over there. We've actually had to add a herbivore feeder also over here because Smoothie and Maple Syrup were getting a little bit spooked by the Troodons. They were struggling to eat, so I gave them a nice far away one. They look great there, don't they? I am excited. I've got to say, like, I know a lot of people are very excited about the photo mode, which is really nice to see. Some people are definitely disappointed, which is predictable. But the slow motion camera, I'm definitely hyped about the slow motion camera, mainly because I want to see an iguanodon kick a small carnivore in slow motion. But yeah, right, so today we're going to work on this bit over here, and we're going to do like it was going to be a swamp, right, but we always do a swamp. I've had a little bit of a plan. So you remember in the last video we talked about we want to do a Spinosaurus-y swampy area, but we also want to do a chasm, sort of like a raised area where the gyrosphere is raised up above the exhibit. So what I'm thinking is we're going to do like a big, thick Amazonian river that the gyrosphere is going to follow alongside. And then that's going to have the Spinosaurus, and it's going to have, we'll have like little, like a river delta kind of thing, where we'll have little rivers coming off this main river, little, estuary is not the word I'm looking for, just little rivers coming off the big river, you know? And then that big river will go over here and it'll drop down. Now, unfortunately, there's no waterfalls or anything. That'd be perfect. But it'll drop down into a chasm, whereas the gyrosphere will stay high up. So you'll drive along, you'll follow the river to the end, and then it'll plummet down into like a lake below, where we have some chasm dinosaurs. I don't know what a chasm dinosaur is, but that's what we're going to do. I think it's a pretty cool plan. So that's going to be our next couple of exhibits. Let's get these dinos shifted over before they... die. Before they dino. Get it? Because dino. That's good stuff. Oh boy, it's one of those days. It's funny sometimes. Sometimes you load up YouTube and maybe you're not in the best mood. You know, maybe you're a little bit and you still have to just kind of like, oh no, I'm the happiest person in the world. God, I love dinosaurs. Let's talk about dinosaurs and nothing else. This is not my therapy class. Okay, anyways, Deinonychus is shifting over. I don't know what we'll put in there, but we'll put in something. Let's make the Gyrosphere Trap. Now, we're only putting 4 or 5 dinosaurs in this section. We're probably going to put the Sinoceratops in because it looks like a hippo. Somebody did suggest something else, and I can't remember what it was. That's very helpful. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Right. Let's see what we can do here. Where? Where's the end of it? Oh, it's there. Okay. Is that obstructed because of the water? Maybe. I was hoping it just kind of cut into it, but doesn't look to be the case. If it's the fence, we can fix that as well. It's not the end of the world. Right, where is... I've lost it again. It's there, for God's sake. You're a small little bugger, aren't you? Eh? Ah, cool stuff. Right, so we want this to come upwards. I kind of want to put shops and stuff down here, or just stuff. I don't know, just stuff, right? So the idea is this is going to turn into a river. Maybe we'll have this river kind of... Or maybe that'll be the river on the right. That makes more sense, because that's already kind of river shaped and comes from this river. So the river's kind of going to thicken up naturally as... And then we'll have like... I'm thinking like Amazon River kind of stuff in my head, but we'll see what it looks like. So we need the path to kind of go to the... What are you possibly obstructed by? There's nothing there! There's... What?! There's literally nothing there! What are you talking about? You crazy little so-and-so. Okay, so the idea is this will be the swampy bit, the rivery bit, whatever we're going to call it, and then you'll go up here, and this will be the chasmy bit. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Alright, so let's get the river. I'm just going to drag it as close as we can. So it feels like you're kind of like riding alongside the river, basically. And only on one side, completely all the way. I think it looks pretty cool as well. Maybe thicken that bit up with like a little estuary kind of thing. There we go. Looks funky. Which is, you know, I'm just naturally a very funky person, so that's good. That's good. That makes sense. Right. Shift over that. We've got 2 more Deinonychuses to go, which I don't think are ready. How are we doing over here? Yes. Are they all ready? I'm wrong. Pop those bad boys out. That's all our dinos. And we just need to stick our herbivore in there, basically. Although I do want it to be... It was parasaurs in the other one. I want something like that. I like to theme the exhibits together, even if they're not meant to exactly match. So let's go for Centaurosaurus, my beloved centaurs. And again, we'll just do 2 of them, I think. Vivid. And... God, I wish I could preview the skins. Why can't I preview the skins? Which are the cool ones? Tundra. We're going with Tundra. Which I think I hate. But I don't remember which ones I hate, so whatever, basically. Right, now that's done. All my dinos are... Oh yeah, they're all over there. Having a grand old time. Having a grand old time. Right. I feel like it's a long time since we had a Deinonychus. Is that stupid? It might well be stupid. I don't think we had one in the last park. Well, why would we? It was a Jurassic Park 3 park. Before that, it was Dino Mountain, and we definitely had them on... Did we have them on Dino Mountain? I don't know. They look awesome anyway. Right, onwards. They were my favourite dinosaur. They've gone down in my estimations a little bit, but they're still very cool. This is the fun bit. It's time for much fence building. As per usual, I will probably cut this out because I'm just a lovely person. What can I say? Okay, we're going to take that as the general layout. I've kind of brought this path and curved it up a little bit. There's just too much room, so we're going to say that cuts up there, and then this will be an exhibit, this will be an exhibit. One of these will be cut in half or maybe into quarters, and we'll stick some dinosaurs in. Let's go from there. So, Centaurosaurus. Is the vivid one the one I like? It's a vivid one the... No, it's not. I've made mistakes. It's just really hard to remember all the skins off the top of your head sometimes, unfortunately. And these Deinonychuses are currently starving to death, which is fun for the whole family, but we should probably move them. And then we can start on our Spinos, or... Wait, we should probably start with Baryonyx, right? Because... No offense to Baryonyx, but out of the 3 large swampy carnivores, Baryonyx is definitely the worst by a substantial distance. So, yeah. So many helicopters. Come on. Come on, my game, it just feels slow today, I don't know why. Oh, because life feels slow. Come here. Shoot it in the face, come on. Where are you? Where's my helicopter? Why is this so smaller? I suppose it doesn't have to pick up a giant dinosaur, that's probably, yeah, that probably helps. I've picked some terrible colours. I actually think the default Centaur is probably the best one, so... I don't know, it's fun to mix it up with awfulness every now and again, right? Yeah. Woo! There we go. Transporting asset. Shouldn't really say it like that. Okay, so before we get started on that, we should get our dinos on the way. Let's grab some berries. I think, it's going to be a big exhibit. I'm thinking 3 Baryonyxes. It does mean I have to have 3 Baryonyxes in my park, and you all know by this point how I feel about the Baryonyx, but whatever. Right, we're not going... We're going to go for Alpine. We're going to mix things up. We're going to go for the ones I never go for. I know what Rainforest looks like because I always pick Rainforest. We're going to go for Alpine. We're going to go for Tundra. We're going to go for... I know what Steppe looks like off the top of my head as well. Coastal? No, I know that. Which one? Steppe. Yeah, okay. And then we'll get some Sinos as well. So we'll do, say, 3 Baryonyxes, 2 Sinoceratopses. 4 Sinoceratopses, that's what I mean, obviously. Obviously, Sinoceratops must be the most dominant creature in every exhibit I put it in. Now, the best Sinoceratops is actually the jungle Sinoceratops. So we're going to double up on that one. And then we'll mix it up with the other 2. And then that's kind of like their mama and papa, and they've got like the same colours, because there's a whole incest thing going on, and then they have kids who for some reason look nothing like their parents. So there's some suspicious stuff going on there. It's a whole family drama. You don't really want to get involved, trust me. So I'm thinking, right, so let's assume this fence comes down like here, right? We can always get rid of this as need be, but I just want to, it's good to block out your exhibits a little bit so we know what we're doing. Okay, we also need to block off this side anyway, so let's do that. Before my dinosaurs all go on their jollies and explore the whole entire bloody world. Which sounds fun, it really does. But, less so when there's people to kill. Well, even then it sounds more fun, but less so when it means I have to wrangle them up again. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. God, you're so bendy. Why are you stop being so bendy? Bendy in the bloody dinosaur machine. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely too big to be one exhibit, right? I'd say this is... Maybe what we do is on this side of the river, on the right, we do one large swampy exhibit, right? Or one large sort of Amazon River, whatever you want to call it, style exhibit over here with multiple Baryonyxes, multiple Sinoceratopses, maybe multiple something else, a small dinosaur running around in there, stuff like that. And then we can split this left-hand side into the Suchomimus and the Spinosaurus. Something like that. Let's have a little look. Let's grab our brush. I just want to have that come across a little bit, make it look a little bit less weird. So the plan was to have this river kind of not like that, but if I can make that and then skinny it up a little bit, kind of like tendrils coming off it. It always looks a bit weird from a distance. It looks very knobbly. Nothing wrong with being knobbly at all. I'm down with the knobbliness. I'm just saying. Just saying. It is a problem, of course, that they don't come onto this side because of the gyrosphere, but you can kind of make it look like the gyrosphere's cut through a river rather than anything else. Let's have this one go off a little bit further as well. I really wish waterfalls were in this game. Every time, like, I think, oh yeah, maybe we'll get Tyrannosaurs in summer. I think we will. People are still doubting me, and you'll feel silly at the end of summer, trust me. But every time I think, oh, maybe we're gonna get Tyrannosaurs or something like that, then I think, well, there's so many other things I want as well. Like, can I have everything I want, please? That'd be nice. I shouldn't say trust me. Like, when I am wrong, it's gonna feel particularly stupid this time. But I don't know. I'm confident. What can I say? Oh, I really like that. I wish I could make slightly smaller rivers, admittedly, but it's not a bad start. These little tendrils. Just want it to have that like kind of natural flow to it, you know? These don't really look like they join together, so I'm going to put a bit there as well. So there's multiple access points. It's mainly because the path comes out here a little bit, so it kind of ruins the joining effect I was going for. Are you a little bit wet in there? Don't know if I've said those words. Right, yes, I'm going to say that's done for the water. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, that's what we want to do. Right. Anyone done? Anyone finished? Yeah, Sinoceratops first out of the gate as per usual. That's why Sinoceratops women are so disappointed. Oh boy. Let's get some trees. Trees. So I really like the idea of having like... I know this is going to be a lot of trees. You're gonna have to let me off on this one, but it should feel Amazonian, right? So as you're going along, you should look out into the right and onto the banks of the river, and it should just look like a buttload of trees, basically, you know? But, when the dinosaurs come to drink, you should see them walk through the tree line, hopefully. Now, the problem is there's water here as well, but because there's so much water in these parts, they will drink from there regularly. So they should, actually, you know what, to that end, let's kill that. So they should walk through the tree line. We'll say the tree line's acting as like a natural boundary, that's why the rivers haven't made it off to that side. So they should walk through the tree line to get to the water's edge, which I really like. You know, we've done that a few times before, and I really like that, so. Let's knock it back a little bit. It should feel like they are actually on the land, not in the water. So it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of land, I guess. I can handle there being a little bit of land in my trees, but not much. A little nodule there. Love a little nodule. Who doesn't love a little nodule? I suppose big nodules. Any big nodules watching my video, shout out to you guys. Alright, this is why, by the way, you don't release dinosaurs instantly, because they just wait for the other knocked out dinosaur to move out of the way. There's a big chubby Sinoceratops just lying there in front of the gate. Now I think it has finally worked, but it took some time. Yeah, and now they're inside each other. You see? This is the problem. I don't mind them being inside each other, but it's not really what I was going for at this point. Alpine. And what's the wettest one? Coastal. Love that little noise as well. You hear those seagulls whenever you click coastal. There's a lot of like little sound effects in this game that are really impressive, actually. I think it's one of the more underappreciated parts of this game, but the sound design is actually really, really good. What's going on with the Barrys? There's no one even there. Oh, now he's gonna. Whatever. Right. Moving on. We can keep working. It's fine. No problem. So right, we're gonna need feeders in here. We're gonna want boop and boop. This actually isn't as big an exhibit as I thought. So maybe 3 Baryonyxes, 4 Sinoceratopses is enough. Also looks a bit weird at the moment, but it will look less weird. It will, when we put more trees in, basically. And trees on the others. It's just because it's very... Maybe we need like a gap in the tree line, right? As you're going along, so you can see down into like where the feeders are. And it still looks like it's this verdant, lush jungle attacking you from the sides, like a noose. But you can also see through, every now and again, just into where the feeders are. So like here as well. Like so. Yeah, okay, cool. We need to put trees on this side so it looks a little less weird. Done. It's not bad, actually. It worked out pretty well. It's all you might think it's just the random clicking that made that work, but it's not. It's the it's the noise effects, folks. It's the noise effects. I'm thinking because this area over here is the particularly dense jungle area, we're going to do the same over here just to make those match a little bit more. Yeah. It's a shame about the fence, but I mean, it looks pretty cool, actually. Right, so we're going to cut this one in half. And then we are ready next episode to put in Spinosaurus and Suchomimus. How big are those exhibits in comparison to each other? This one is way bigger. Way bigger. Now, it should be a little bit bigger because the Spinosaurus, you know, should have the biggest exhibit, but I think we can go for more like here rather than where we were. Yeah. Now, this one's bigger. We also want to replace... Wait, what type of fence did I use? Here. It's just concrete. It's just concrete, okay. We're going to replace those with concrete because it's just the way of signaling, you know, you've entered a new zone, basically. Yeah, I'm really excited. Next time we play this game, next time we do a video, we will have the brand new camera mode. I know it's not a big deal, right? And it isn't for me. At the end of the day, like... We got a hint about the camera mode, it wasn't a dinosaur skin, you know, I can see that now on the second image from the developer logs we got. There is a camera on the desk pointing at a dinosaur. It's quite in hindsight, it's a very obvious hint. I think the reason a lot of people didn't pick up on it is because the community behind this game, I would say it's predominantly PC players, and PC players are predominantly NVIDIA players, right? Most PC players use NVIDIA cards. So most of us have access to NVIDIA Ansel, and we can do this at any point and take screenshots, right? So I guess when you've already got access to a feature, you never really think about adding the feature to the game, because why would you, sort of thing. Oh, and I just got a missed call. The perils of being a YouTuber, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to ignore everybody in your life. Everyone else becomes unimportant. Except you guys at home, of course. I'm really sorry. Anyone else to shoot? Yes, you. Let's get these all shifted over. Should be it for today. And then Spinosaurus, Baryonyx. And like I said, like, with this park it's harder to work on individual exhibits, so we kind of just, I don't know, develop them over time, and it's less specific exhibit. You know, we'll do the Baryonyx, we'll do the Spinosaurus and the Thingamajiggy tomorrow, or next time, and then we'll do the... I really think this is going to look cool. It's going to curve up. We'll, like, flatten this hill out a little bit, right? The water's going to drop down here, and you'll go through, like, a chasm bit. This park is going to be huge, because we're spending so little on path and stuff like that. It's just exhibit. It really is. I'm going to cram in a lot of dinosaurs. We good? Yep. Now, the only question is whether we want something... It's quite a big exhibit, this, and Baryonyx and Spinoceratops are not the biggest dinosaurs. So maybe we want a smaller carnivore or a smaller herbivore knocking around. This is when I would really want, like, a Dryosaurus or something. Maybe, forgetting the small, maybe what we want is, like, a sauropod to kind of mix things up a little bit and just... Yeah, I like that idea. What did we use last time? Was it the Dreadnoughtus? Or was it the Kamara? It's a Pato, so it's completely wrong. I think we might use the Dreadnoughtus. It's fairly new, relatively, still, and it's definitely one of my more neglected dinosaurs in that time period. Then again, so is the Memenchi. Let's get a Memenchi. Just one, though. It's one lone Memenchi who has wandered in... Wait, is that a wetland one? Yeah, perfect. Wetland Memenchi. It's our final dino. Actually, tell you what. Let's just, speed. Should do this more often, really. Speed. Can't really do a Jeremy Clarkson voice, apparently. There we go, 60% faster. Memenchisaurus to round things off. Very cool. Gotta wait for these, Hey, that's a pretty perfect Sino, though. The colour scheme is bang on. Love it. It's very, one second, let's the beauty of NVIDIA Ansel. Oh, it's a sleepy, chubby little hippo. Right. So yeah, I think we'll do like a little... I don't know. Let's grab the path. I don't know, I just want something curvy. It's a curvy kind of park. So I'll come up here, we can put some viewing areas on here, maybe like a tower section behind the path, and then we can do some stuff here, and then... I don't know, we'll just try to make it look like a nice, cool central hub. Plus, the people have gathered, like, look at that, that is terrible. People would die, they really would. Oh my god, look how many people are coming out of there. How are you all fitting in there? Thousands upon thousands of people emerging from the viewing gallery like it is birthing a new generation. They just keep coming, far faster than the rate that people are going in. This is crazy. What? You must be suffering. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 28 people in there. Roughly, I guess. Oh yes, right, since I just looked at all these named dinosaurs, do not forget, my lovely ladies and gentlemen, you need to name, before next episode, 4 Sinoceratopses, 3 Baryonyxes, and a Memenchisaurus. So, go into the description down below. Perfect. Go into the description of the video down below, you'll see a Qutee, go sign up to Qutee and you'll be able to leave your name suggestions. It's super easy, and a blind... I was going to say a blind monkey could do it, but I want to go further than that. A blind... Why can't I think of a single animal? Salamander. Don't know why, but a blind salamander could do it, okay, if they had, you know, opposable thumbs. Maybe they do. Maybe they're just keeping them hidden. You never know. Never know, folks. That's the fun. Isn't nature amazing? Oh, I like that. Just this little... I'm going to be bringing the tree line just a little bit over there. There we go. It should feel like you're getting like a peek into like a secret world, you know? All these little sign. I say little sinos. These huge sinos. So you go along. Little break there. Little break in there as well. You can just see in, and then okay, this bit needs. Where's the carnivore feeder? Right, we're gonna move them. Also, where's my other Baryonyxes? Oh, they're over there. Okay, brief panic is over. Let's put in the carnivore feeder there instead. And again, same kind of thing, although maybe a little bit less intrusive. Saying that, just as intrusive. I just like that feeling that you're getting a glimpse into this natural world unfettered by human influence. You know, unfettered. Word of the day. Not grabbing my phone to make sure I'm using unfettered correctly, because there's a good chance I'm not. But oh god, I've got 2 missed calls. Hi Connor, I'm Patrick. Hi Patrick. Okay. I get my new phone finally today, having had this piece of rubbish for 3 years now. Basically, my phone it's an S7. It's a perfectly good phone. We're just waiting while we wait for the moment she saw us. I think unfettered means unburdened, by the way. I haven't like googled it yet, but yeah, not confined or restricted. Okay, glad I got that right. So unfettered by human intervention. It's not restricted by human intervention. Why am I talking about my new phone? I have no idea. They're gonna send some genius. It's like their version of genius to come help me set it up or something. I'm like, I don't want this. I know how to set up a phone. Oh yeah, my phone. Yeah. So I mean, it's an S7, so it's a perfectly good phone. But I dropped it in Costa Rica, and I dropped it in a river in Costa Rica, so it doesn't work anymore. And well, years ago. So it kind of works, but the camera's a bit dead. And then last year, or the year before, I dropped it on the ground in Greece and smashed the screen to bits. So it's not in the best condition, if I'm being completely honest. It's totally not my fault. It's totally not my fault that I keep dropping it without a case on it for some reason. Gorgeous, love it. Alright. Let's shoot that in the face, and we are going to call it there. We'll move her across in the next video. There's our lovely Sinos. Oh, sleepy Sino. Sleepy Sino. Right, thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Remember to leave some name suggestions down below and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.